Okay, I think we're live now. Sorry about that. On the other one there, it failed to connect and ended my stream. So I'm just doing a little bit of work on the background here on the computer. So I did get streaming on my phone to work. I just have to kind of reset up the stream here. Save that. And it's going to do a quick check, make sure it is working. Channel. Okay. Alright, looks like we're working now. Alright. So, I do have the chat on the screen. It will pop up. So just let me know. Now, how's the sound? How's the stream coming in? Because I'm just connected to Wi-Fi on my phone and trying to stream this thing, so you guys gotta let me know, alright? So, before we start playing with electricity and all that good stuff, you gotta make sure you're hydrated. Just a dab will do you. It's like I planned that. Okay, so just to recap. This is what we're left with here. What is autofocusing not working on here? There you go. We're left with this stripped out mess as a block. We do have this nice nozzle, which survived. This needs to be cleaned up a little bit. And the sock took a little bit of a beating. So that was the old stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and try to point you guys down. This is the tripod we printed out. That's what I'm using. Oh. Something like that should work. Okay. So this is the contents that we got come in. So here's our stuff here. So air block. It connects to your tubing up top. That's threaded. Heat break. Got a bag of 4 nozzles. 2 brass, 2 steel. 0.4 and 0.6. Some tubing, which we don't need because we got the stuff we want already on there. But nice to have laying around. Pack thermistors. Looks like 2 in there. 12-volt and 24-volt option for your heaters. This is like a thermal paste, more like a grease. I guess this stuff is thermal grease. But yeah, thermal paste, this will go on the threads for your heat break. And 12-volt and 24-volt options for fans on the shrouds, which we printed out one. So we're not going to be needing those since we have the one we printed. These are the other 2 parts here. This crimps in our hot end. This is kind of like a little shield for the light to sit into. So let's go ahead and start getting this all put together. Okay, and let's grab a nozzle. I'm going to grab a 0.6 steel nozzle. Right there. Okay, let's see how we're set up. I would assume this would be bottom and this would be top. Yeah. This side will be bottom. All the way in at about a turn out. Short side will go in to the block. See, we kind of got that nice and flush. And we got a little gap there on the nozzle, so we'll tighten this all down. Yeah, so we'll heat this up and tighten it down when we get it all assembled. So these parts here, super simple on that. And up there is not really going to get hot, so we'll go ahead and tighten that down now. Let's see if I have a box in that fits. Oh, I'm going to guess 10 mil. Look at that. There you go. Okay, and this is where your paste will go in when you start screwing that in. So let's go ahead and bust open that paste. or grease. Oh man, that's a lot. Give you plenty extra to do this with. Wipe off some of that excess there. Okay, once you get that greased up, you can go ahead and thread that right into here. There we are. So that is assembled, ready to go. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this put in here. I do have a thermistor already. That's brand new. I think I'm going to use the one I got, because it's the same type. It's these little glass bulbs. So I'm just going to use the one I got already in there. It's brand new. But I will go ahead and set up a new one of these. Okay, so it's going to be coming on the right side. Double check how it's going to fit in there. So that'll face, yes, that way. So inside the shroud, so this is the back. The block's going to face forward. So you want it on this side, because we got a channel right there that the wire will go through. So it's going to sit in here like so. And I got a little Allen up there. Let's see. Hey, look, right size right off the bat. Okay, so when you're putting these on, try to even it out. Same spacing on each side. That looks good to me. There we are. Oh, hold up. Hold up. No, nope, nope. Yeah, it don't really seem to fit right the other way around. It's going to be a little wonky that way. I'm going to have a weird bend, but I'm going to have to put it in the other side. Or wrap my thermistor cable around out of the way. I don't know if you guys see what I'm talking about here, so... Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Alright, I see what I did. Alright. So that gap's not going to line up with a block, because if I spin it this way around, it lines up, but the thermistor is going to be on the other side, which I guess would be okay. But I'd rather have the block back anyways. I don't want it up front. So we'll take this back out and swap sides. So same thing. Oops. About the same amount of overhang. Ain't going nowhere. And I'm gonna get the cabling set up on the machine. I'm just gonna pull that shield back from the wires. Use a piece of tape. Hold it back. There we are. And here's a bunch of extra cable. All I did at the ends is they pre-stripped it for us and just left it on there to kind of protect it from fraying. Okay. So let's go ahead and prop you guys up. You can kind of see what's going on. And we'll move you a little closer. Sorry about all the jerking. There you go. Alright, so let's go ahead and take that wood one off that we're using to kind of see how things would work out. Okay, there's the wood. Gone. Insert Hotend. Okay. See what I did here? Just tape that up out of your way. Alright, and that's the light for fan. Untangle all this. That's out of the way. And there they are. Ultimerster. It's still perfectly fine. I just put it in. And then the old little heating element here. A little gooey from the PLA incident. So... do I want to cut that? I really want to, yeah. Let's go ahead and snip. And snip. Oh man, who the hell did that to these? That sure wasn't me. Look at them things, they're already chowdered. Let someone borrow your tools and that's what happens. Okay. Oh, let's get a drink. Let's go ahead and strip this out. It has some fiber in there, so it's kind of a little bit of a mess. We'll just snip the fiber out. Yeah. Different snips. There we go. Cleaned up. Same thing for this. And this time I'll use these to cut it. Let's go, how much did I take off the old one? Not very much. Give myself a little extra room to play with here. Alright, same thing. I'll strip these out. And cut that little fibrous piece off. Oh, you know what? Speaking about fibrous pieces, that's something that might take care of that. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a twist here. Ah! Missed one. Okay, and do this one to this one. And I just kind of do like a halfway, almost halfway. Kind of fold them back into each other. Type thing, so you make like two hooks, right? So you kind of get this loop. You guys can't see crap. Just kind of get this loop between them. And then after that, go ahead and kind of twist them up with each other here. And that's kind of how I set my wires up to be soldered, because they'll hold each other real tight like that. So you ain't got to worry about them falling off each other while you're trying to solder them up. It just makes good mechanical connection. Ah, mistake. I forgot to put my dang heat tape or heat shrink over top. Let's go ahead and do that now. Before I get too far, soldering everything up and all. I knew something wasn't right. Things were going too dang smooth. So if you did a good job, it's going to be hard to get apart. And keep it looking pretty. And we saved it. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and put our heat shrink tubing down over this side. Out of the way. Same on this one. Slide it out of the way. Something like that. Now let's go ahead and put these back together. Like so. And the next one. And like so. There we go. Come on, you bastard. There we go. Wired in. Plug in the iron, which is actually a wood burner. Kick that on. Here we go. So the iron's heating up. We got a extra piece of nice cable though. That might come in handy. Okay. Yeah, so the old one here, pretty nasty, so we just go ahead and replace that. Let's go all brand new all the way around. While that's heating up, we can also go ahead and take our old hot end off. If it'll come off. Probably not. Let me grab the wrench. Ooh, I don't know if I ever backed the filament up out of this thing or not. Can't remember. Probably not. That's okay. It don't matter. That can stay in there. We aren't using this. Jeez, look how chowdered up that got. Not really chowdered, just nasty. And I cleaned those threads before putting this back together, and it just still oozed plastic all over this. Alright, let's pull that filament out of there now. Alright, there we are. Man, I love this thing right here. This thing, freaking awesome print. Worked out real well. Okay, that's out of there. Let's try to get our tube out of this. Oh, Jesus. Really gonna be like that, huh? What? No! Okay then. Let's, I have some tubing cutters. Where are my tubing cutters? I know I got a pair. Just used them now. Oh, here they are. Right in front of my face. It's a good thing I did have a little extra tubing on this. Just in case. There we are. Go ahead and just trim that up, make sure it's nice and straight. Okay. And yeah, all right, that'll go right in there. There we go. That'll sit just like so. Let me set you guys up a little closer and we'll go ahead and solder because our iron is now finally hot. See if I can wedge the legs in here somewhere. Yeah. As long as I don't bump you guys, you'll be all right. Or you might end up on my floor, one or the other. Okay, let me grab solder. And we'll go ahead and solder these up. Okay, there's one. Why you look so dang blurry? Focus. There he goes. Okay. That's soldered up. Let that cool down for a sec so we can slide our tubing on without it trying to shrink over top. You guys will have to let me know how this works out as a stream, because I'm kind of streaming the same way I record, and I'm using my phone for this. Try to get you some kind of a better quality while trying to be live. So you guys have to let me know in the comments what you think. Alright, let's go ahead and slide these over. I'm really going to be a pain with that, aren't you? Fibrous materials catching on my tubing. You guys can see that. There it goes. Let's slide the next one up. Hold on, got a little loner strand of solder and wire. There we are. Okay. 2 strands of heat shrinks on, lighter. And we'll shrink these down. There we go. Yep. Looks like a good connection to me. Let's go ahead and put our thermistor in their new slot. Oh, I gotta change the tip out on my screwdriver. One sec. Okay, thermistor bulb goes in. Come on now, work with me. Goes in, and then I kind of wrap the 2 leads around both outside pieces of the screw there. And you don't want to crush this thing. You just want it to hold it. Well, yeah, we only got 1 lead under there. There we are. Something like so. I'll gently kind of help these up. Sit like that. And then I'll be looking at something like this. Oh, come on. There we go. Something like so. Except, you know, straight. We'll worry about the tidying stuff up here in a little while. Okay, let's go ahead and jam our tubing down in. This will just go till it stops going. Alright, there's the bottom. Bottomed out. And clip that in place. Hotend is assembled. And technically should work. Nope. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Oh, god dang it. Broke it. Piece of crap. I was holding my phone the whole time. I'm gonna print out another freaking nut. 100%. Hell. Shit. You guys are going back to the wobbly dingus end of that thing. Give me one sec while I hook you up. You're going to be drifting all over the place, just to let you know. Okay, so... No? Okay. So this might have had a bad bend on it. Come on back in your hole. Loosen that out a little more. Right there. Okay. That's been fixed. Let's go ahead and go to temperature, nozzle. And we'll go ahead and do this at, I'll say 250 degrees. We'll seat these together. And we'll keep an eye on stuff here. Fan's touching crap. Alright. Get that hot. Tighten her up. Let's see. Ending live broadcast.